have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on here. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
Please join me in a word of prayer. Lord, we come to you tonight. We thank you for everything you bless us with. God, we thank you for being able to come here and watch some basketball. God, we pray for your hedge of protection around this place. Be with players, coaches, and officials tonight, and be with everyone on their way home. In your name we pray. Amen.
Let's go. Well, good evening and welcome. If you just joined us, Chris Chandler live here from Hebrew along with Jonathan Callaway for a pair of basketball games tonight, less than a week before Christmas. School's out, but the Savages are in the gym as starting lineups getting announced. Lady Savages 5-2 coming off a third-place finish at the Tournament of Champions as they're going to face the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves, again, incorrect. I believe that's a 1-5 listed on that graphic, but they were actually 1-4. Don't want to add a loss to them too early. Lady Savages would like to make it 1-5 tonight. And Broken Bow got on the right track in the third place game of the Tournament of Champions. Their only losses this year coming to undefeated DeQueen Leopards from DeQueen, Arkansas, and number 1 in Class 3A Lincoln Christian. Looking to add one in the W column tonight here in Heavener against the Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves do have some height, and so they try to challenge Tyson Woolsey in the paint. I don't know if they have an answer for Jalen Cawthron and the rest of that Savage offense, though, as Lady Savages again still adjusting. A combination of, well, I should say a combination of, I won't say a combination of youth and youth as in inexperience and experience, as 3 seniors starting out there in Gaston, Glasson, and Brantley. But the 2 sophomores on the floor have a lot of experience, as Tyson Woolsey started last year about midway through the season for the Savages, and then along with newcomer Jalen Cawthron, newcomer to the Savages, played a summer AAU season. And so a lot of experience on the floor, and they win the toss easily. Back to Glasson. She drives the lane, kicks it out to the corner. Drive on the baseline. Shots up and in by Cawthron. Easy 2 points right off the bat. Lady Savages lead 2-0. Again, big thanks to our sponsors, our media partners there you saw in the pregame. McCurtain County National Bank, Broken Tiki, Downtown, Broken Bow, Choctaw Nation, Together We're More program. Jennifer brought us State Farm Insurance. Appreciate their continued support of this live stream. And Broken Bow Athletics. Oh, a nice tap as it's a steal. Here goes Cawthron off the glass and steal. Tap to the Cawthron. She lays it in. And all of a sudden, it is 4-0 Lady Savages in the first minute of the basketball game. Again, the Lady Wolves try to rotate it in. You see the matchup in the paint there. As well, a tough guard. And again, this defense is out on the perimeter and does not give opponents a lot of good looks, as they are right in the face of those three-point shooters. Here's one from way behind line. That falls into the hands of Rayleigh Gaston. Gaston quickly brings it up the floor. Gaston driving the lane. Gaston goes down and he gets cut off, kicks it back out. Looked like it might have been an open, not quite open three-point shot as the Lady Wolves react rapidly. Pass inside. Woolsey in the paint, kicks it out. Brantley from 3. Brantley right through the bottom of the net. Haley Brantley with the tray. 7-0 Broken Bow. 6:20 left, first period. Out to Cook. Cook being guarded by Brantley. Now almost stolen as Cawthron made a break on the ball, tipped it, went off one of the Lady Wolves, and so will be Lady Savage basketball. See, getting instructions there from Coach Toby Bean, and it's going to be rotate around to Gaston, to Brantley, back inside, and a block shot. That was a block inside. Good defensive play by the Lady Wolves. And here comes the Heavener offense to Cook. Feeds it inside, turnaround. It's going to be Billings, and then Billings with the first bucket for the Lady Wolves. 7-2 is your score, and here comes a move by Cawthron as she fall-away jumper doesn't fall through the hole, but a tough rebound inside, and guess what? Jaxie Glasson, there's a three-pointer from Cawthron on the rebound. That was a nice rebound inside. Cawthron now has 7 points. Her team leads 10-2. 5:18 and ticking left, first period of play. Again, that was a great effort by Glasson to get that rebound and kick it back out. Definitely inside move and a quick double team. Here's a 2-point shot, foot on the line. Doesn't matter as it does not fall. Gaston bats it to Cawthron. Cawthron weaving between 2 defenders. Cawthron with a quick pass down to Woolsey. Woolsey lays it off the glass and in. Double-digit lead for Broken Bow, 12-2. Lady Savage is shooting about 90% thus far in this game. That was a nice assist for Cawthron, and first 2 points by Woolsey. Brantley, Woolsey, and Cawthron all with buckets for Broken Bow. A little mishandling by Cook, maintains possession, and another quick hand by Glasson. Man, Jaxie Glasson is that scrappiest player on the floor. Already with 1 steal, almost got another one, or at least almost created a turnover there with the deflection. Little substitution by the Lady Wolves, and they will see that was almost deflected by Cawthron, and here comes a move by Martinez. Sorry, that's by Sanchez. Looking at the boys roster. Here's a pass outside to Cook. Great Glass. You see Glasson all the way out to the Wolves' head in the face. Again, they are not going to give a lot of good looks. And here's Brantley with the in-your-face defense. This defensive scheme by the Lady Savages has opponents reeling. And that was an errant pass. Again, Glasson on the defensive work over there. Creates another turnover. Pass into Cawthron. Cawthron coming to the left side. Rotates around to Gaston. To Brantley. Oh, nice pass from Glasson in. Finds the wide open Cawthron. And another assist by Glass. Another bucket by Cawthron. All of a sudden 14-2. Relentless offense. And in-your-face defense by the Lady Savages has them up by 12. Still 3:36 left. First period. Went for the steal. And Cawthron almost got it. Recovers. Lady Wolves pass it outside. And then down in the corner to Reed. Coming back the other way, it's Cook to Doyle, but lane was cut off. Good defensive play by Woolsey, denying the baseline. Now once again, and there's a baseline once again. Now tries a spin move and has a face full of Tyson Woolsey. Has to kick it back out. Now it's May working against Gaston. Back out to the perimeter. Not a lot of looks for the Lady Wolves. As that's thought about shooting, and then had Gaston. Gaston with the tip. Gets it off a knee. Somehow winds up in the hand. An errant shot, though, comes down in the hands of Glasson. Glasson down to Cawthron. Cawthron up and under. Wow, that was a little bit too. Oh, great rebound inside. Woolsey fighting, gets her own board again. Tubble, 2 rebounds. Savages get a third chance. This is a fall-away jumper by Cawthron, and that's going to go through the bottom of the hoop, and now it's 16-2. Cawthron with 5 field goals here in the first period. Still 2:21 left to go. Glasson defensively. Now it's Woolsey out there working against Doyle. Here's a shot for May, and May finds the range from 3 points. Second bucket for the Lady Wolves. A drive, Cawthron in the lane, a rebound and put back by Woolsey. Doesn't fall. Third rebound inside by Glass and somehow keeps it alive. Tips it into Gaston. Gaston's drive is picked up off the rebound by Woolsey. And fourth, wow, that was a great job of getting the offensive boards by Broken Bow. Woolsey gets her second bucket. Lady Savages at 18. That was 4 offensive boards on 1 possession. Advantage Broken Bow. 18-5, 128 left. First period, that is another steal. Well, almost. Like Gaston got a hand on it. Long shot bounces off into the hands of Brantley. And here comes the Lady Savage offense. Brantley going down the right side. Brantley drive. Oh, Brantley with the down low, laying off the glass. Went down low with it, split 2 defenders. Brantley with her 5th point. And Broken Bow's 20th. Minute left to play, first period. And Woolsey out in the face of Doyle. Pass is stolen. And here comes Gaston, coast to coast. Rayleigh Gaston, that's her name. In the scoring column for Broken Bow, 22 points. 4 Lady Savages have now put points on the board. Here in the first period, they lead by 17, 22 to 5. Here's May trying from that same spot. This one falls off the side and into the hands of Tyson Woolsey. Quickly down. Oh, nice stutter step to Cawthron, top of the key. Cawthron feeds it down low, and a nice move in the paint, drawing the foul. Tyson Woolsey will go to the line with 14.3 seconds left, first period. First foul of this basketball game. That one's going to be against May. And that will, 1 team foul, but first free throw is good. Woolsey now with 5 points. Gaston comes off. Get a little breather here before the end of the first period. Rogers goes in. Fight for the rebound and knocked out of bounds by Cawthron. Woolsey comes out. Skelton goes in. 11.5 seconds left. Again, there's one team foul on the Lady Wolves, but that will be erased in about 10 seconds as the new quarter will wipe away those team fouls. They're going to have to try to get a shot off, and they don't have an opportunity. Well, they did maybe get it off. Good job defending there by Rogers as she was in the face of May not allowing the three-point shooter to get up. Timeout on the floor into the 23-5 Broken Bow. We'll be back after this message from our sponsors. You're watching Broken Bow Lady Savage basketball on the Broken Bow Network.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Welcome back. It's all Hold on. Broken comes in as a heavily favored team in the rest of the pregame. Yeah, they're 5-2. Finished third in the tournament championship at Fort Smith, Arkansas. Lady Wolves 1-4, but they showed why that is so. Why they are heavily favored. Just a almost flawless first period by Broken Bow has them up by 18, 23-5 as we begin the second period of play. Hoping for more as we see Rogers on the defensive work. Pass inside, stolen as Cawthron read that. That's Tomlinson, actually. Fire inside, and it's going to be, nice, Rogers. Rogers in about 1 minute of playing time, already has 2 points. Becomes the fifth Lady Savage to put a field goal down in the scorebook. That was almost knocked outside. Now it's fed inside, and there's a defensive work by Skelton. And might have got called for a foul. She was called by a foul. Her first, team's first. As the ball will be inbounded by the Lady Wolves. Looking inside. Oh, that was a block. That was a great defensive effort. Nice job of elevating and getting on the ball by Brantley. She just timed that perfectly. Here's a shot from outside. 3 points on the way, off the rim. Bounces off two hands. Fight for the rebound. And here comes a try to get a break. Quickly back on defense is Broken Bow. And good defensive work there by Rogers to prevent any kind of break opportunity. And there's a set shot off the front of the rim. Hits the floor and then gets into the hands of Skelton. Skelton quickly to Cawthron. Top of the key, out to Brantley, to Rogers, and back, and here's a three-pointer on the way. Cawthron high, and good job grabbing the rebound again. Jackson Glasson grabbed it at the apex, and that's just a takeaway, and then tied up by Glasson. I tell you, Glasson mixing it up defensively. Got the rebound and then tied up the ball. As she comes off the floor to congratulations from her teammates. So possession arrow in favor of Broken Bow. They will inbound, quickly inbound, try for the tip drill. And good reaction by the Lady Wolves. Almost steal the ball, but it goes out of bounds, and so will be inbounded by Broken Bow. 20-point lead, Lady Savages, 6:20 left to play first half. Fires it out to Rogers on the wing. She'll bring it back across. Gets it in. The Cawthron feeds it outside. Baseline move, feed inside, and there's a Woolsey shot that results in a foul. And so that's going to send Tyson back to the free throw line.
First personal, team's first.
Yep, first free throw, no good. As Brantley comes out, Gaston goes back in for the Lady Savages. Second free throw, swish. 6 points and 26 for the team. As Woolsey gets back quickly and sets up in the paint. Cook decided not to take it in, had a baseball. Here's a three-point shot. Wow, that's to the bottom of the net. There's Reed. Reed just a freshman, but had, I believe she's just a freshman anyway. That's a 3 there. There's a going to the floor, doesn't get to the ball. Almost got, looked like Tyson Woolsey might have got tangled up there with the center for the Lady Wolves, Billings. And here's again, shot out. They try to feed it inside. It's knocked away quickly, pounced upon by Rogers, and then some quick work by Woolsey to get it back in the hands of Rogers. Katie Rogers driving the lane. Katie Rogers pulls up, and she gets it blocked. I tell you, that was just nowhere to go. Good job of getting set in the paint and then holding her position by Doyle. And the Lady Wolves will rotate it back around. Well, to Cook, and then back air top of the key over the far side. Try to feed it inside, knocked away by Woolsey. Here's the steal, quick feed, and it's going to be Cawthron splitting 2 defenders, laying it off the glass, rolls over. That does not have the kind rim, though, and winds up back in the hands of the Lady Wolves. 26-8 your score, 4:27 left, first half. Get it out. And there's a feed inside. Oh, that was a good assist as they managed to get it. As they got it over the head of Woolsey and right into the hands of Billings. And now the Lady Wolves in double figures. Oh, and an answer from Katie Rogers with a tray from the other side. Rogers now at 5 points. Rogers and Brantley each have a 2-point and 3-point bucket from the field. Good accurate shooting by Katie Rogers. Now feed inside, defensive work by Woolsey. There's Billings banks it off the glass. Billings with 2 buckets in a row on as many consecutive trips as she's starting to get into her rhythm. 3:41 left, and looks like there might be a official timeout as a little equipment malfunction. There's a little shoe tying going on there, and Katie Rogers comes out for the Lady Savages, and Jackie Glaston goes in. Here's Glaston, bounce pass. Gaston buries it from 3. Gaston becomes a third Lady Savage with a 2-point field goal and a 3-point field goal. And now 20-point lead for Broken Bow. There's a shot off the mark, rebound Cawthron. Cawthron going up the floor, looking for a weakness. Cawthron drives in traffic. How did she get that? Well, she didn't get it to fall. Pressure in the backcourt, though. Scoop and pass. And here come the Lady Wolves as they get it out to Cook. Guarded in the near side. I fired into Billings. Billings double teamed, and it was guess who hit her face? Jackson Glasson once again. Good hustle. Makes the shot go off the mark. Lady Savage behind the back, drilled by Cawthron. Cawthron with the fall-away jumper. Does not fall. Fight for the rebound inside. Looked like maybe Gaston got a hand on it, but went off. It either went off her foot or was batted off of her foot, and so goes out of bounds. Will be inbounded by the Lady Wolves. 2:35 left, first half. Broken Bow way up, 32-12. As Cawthron already in double figures with 11 points. And the rest of the Lady Savages on the floor with a really good contribution as well. Gaston, Glass, and then Rogers with 5 each. Woolsey with 6. Here's a long, wow, that was a nice three-pointer. Reed buries her second tray. Found the range from about 10 feet behind the three-point line. And here's a feed in. Oh, great feed inside. Good finish by Woolsey. Lady Savages back up to a 19-point lead. A minute 51 left. Outside, then back to May. They're probably not going to let May have many more looks as Gaston was in her face on that shot. She was shooting from well behind the perimeter. And there's May trying to get another shot. Good defensive work. Now it's Smith doing the harassing for Broken Bow. Here's Sanchez. And then back out to May. May again guarded. Oh, wow. Rayleigh got a hand on that as it looked like Gaston knocked it loose, and it wound up back in the hands of May, and then she gets it to Cook. Feed outside, three-pointer on the way. That might have been partially blocked. Not sure if it was blocked by Skelton or not, but either way it wound up in the hands of Woolsey. Quickly gets it to Smith. Smith stops on a dime, gets it out to the corner. Three-point shot on the way through the bottom of the net. What a great shot on the other side by Skelton. Avery Skelton becomes the fifth Lady Savage to sink a three-point bucket. Accurate shooting has Brookabo at the 37-point mark here, still in the first half. Here's a long three-pointer. Wow, that's another one for... Tell you, Reed has 3 trays of her own. This is starting to be a clinic on three-point shooting here. Here's another one from outside. This time it's going to be Smith. Smith with a 3. That's some accurate, about 100% from the three-point line the last 2 minutes of this first half, as May gets the baseline cut off by Gaston. Working it out, 5 seconds left. It's going to be May, a block by Gaston, the steal. Gaston has a chance to chunk it. She gets the shot off. Wow, that was a great effort defensively. Really, Gaston blocked the shot, got the ball, and just not able to get down court. But nice point to end on. Lady Savages are going to go in at halftime with a 22-point lead, 40-18. We'll take a quick break, have some words from our sponsors, and be back with second half action. You're watching Brookabo Lady Savage basketball on the Brookabo Network. See you in 10.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like, this is my time, this is my moment. You better bet that I'm on it, ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settled on play. Putting the kettle to flame. I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise. Can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time.
Welcome back. Great first half of play for the Lady Savages. They lead by 22, 40-18, and here's the correction time. Misattributed a couple of shots to Cawthron. Cawthron actually is not the lead. The lead scorer of the first period was Tyson Woolsey with 8. And of the Lady Savages that put points on the board, the only one without a three-point shot, Cawthron has 7. Brantley has 7. Gaston has 7. Katie Rogers has 5. Avery Skelton and Genesis Smith with 3 apiece. And 6 different Lady Savages hitting from outside the perimeter. That's Cawthron, Gaston, Brantley, Smith, Skelton, and Rogers all have 3-point shots to their credit at the scoreboard first half. Just a great shooting first half for Broken Bow. On the other side, Brittany Reed, number 30 for the Lady Wolves, having a bang-out shooting first half on her own. 3 trays for 9 points. She leads all scores. Billings, the big center, has 6, all from inside the paint. And then Zadie May with 1 3-point shot to her credit. Again, a tremendous defensive effort by Broken Bow, just not giving a lot of looks to an excellent 3-point shooting team. And so also pursuing both on the defensive end and on the offensive end, pursuing the boards, as the Lady Savages at one point, a couple of possessions, had 4 offensive rebounds to keep the ball alive in the hands of Broken Bow. And that along with the nice shooting of the Lady Savages has made the difference in this ball game. So they lead 40-18. Talk about where this team's at again. You change the dynamics a little bit. Of course, the Cawthron played for Idabel last year on that state championship team. She has a state champion ring, and the rest of the Lady Savages playing together, especially the 3 seniors on the floor. And Glasson, Brantley, and Gaston have played, and most part started since their freshman year, at least for Gaston and Brantley. And very accustomed to adjusting to each other, know where they're going to be on the court. Here's a 3-pointer to start off second half. No good rebound by Woolsey, but that really helps when you have some teammates you've played with a long time. There's a 3-pointer to start off by Gaston. Little good range as it hit the bracket, but off the line, and so bounces across into the hands of Heavner. But once again, they move the ball very well away from the bucket and kind of know where they're going to be on the floor, and that does help when you're moving as fast as these young ladies move. Here's a nice bank shot off the dribble. Opened up the scoring in the second half as Gaston brings it up quickly. Out the perimeter, feed inside, Woolsey. And here's a shot from the free throw line, off the mark though. Cawthron can't find it. Here's a strip. Fight for the ball, and a good job of going down to the floor by Woolsey as she attacked it. And I said that shot, actually, I'm sorry, that was actually not Cawthron that shot for the free throw line. That was Brantley. Time on the floor. We're going to stay right here and you talk about the upcoming schedule. Of course, again, we're no surprise to anybody, but it's less than a week till Christmas, and so Lady Savages be the final game of not of this year, but actually maybe their final game of this year. Certainly final live stream of this year before Christmas break. And they will practice over the Christmas break, but not getting in a lot of games. But man, a whale of a one when they come back, as it'll be Broken Bow versus Idabel to start off our 2025 portion of this 2024-25 school year live streaming season, and that's going to be a barn burner. Both of those games should be very exciting and hotly contested. Here, Lady Savages to inbound, quickly inbound, and here's a move inside, goes up and can't get it to fall, rebound inside. Nice job, Woolsey getting after it as it's controlled by Broken Bow. Quickly out to Cawthron. Cawthron driving in the paint. Cawthron picks it up, traveled a little. Said she picks it up and then actually took one step too many after picking it up, and so that's going to turn the ball over, and a little less precise start to this second half. And Broken Bow, again, let's get back in that groove. And retake the command of this basketball game. Defensively, they are still in the face of the Lady Wolves. Here's a pop-up two-point shot. Good rebound by Glasson as Jaxie brings it up the floor, kicks it out on the wing. It's going to be Brantley. Brantley tries to drive the baseline, and then looks like she got fouled. It's going to be the first team foul by the Lady, or no, sorry, second team foul by the Lady Wolves, actually, of this third period. It's going to be on Palmer. Her first, second team. And there's quickly they grab another one. So that's going to send Woolsey to the free throw line. And Swish, third free throw for Woolsey, now with 9. An opportunity to get into double figures from the charity stripe with his shot. Not quite. Oh, yeah, great effort by Gaston to tip it, and then winds up in the hands of Cawthron. Misses the shot, though, the follow-up. And so Lady Savage at 41. I actually at least have broken the scoring ice of this third period. And they do a moving screen there on Cawthron. Hey, taken away, Glasson, and then has it stolen back. She goes to the floor. There's a, oh, wow, nice behind-the-back save by Reed for the Wolves. That was just a great play. For rebound, little sloppy fight for it as Cawthron tries once again, and that's a 2 offensive boards by the Lady Wolves. Third time's not a charm. Once again, Jaxie Glasson in there, and she's going to draw the foul. That's going to be the 14th foul, I believe. Did they count that other one? I think that's it. The scoreboard over there shows the third team foul. I think that's the 4th team foul of this period against the Lady Wolves. So maybe getting into some foul trouble. Quickly, as Cawthron has a 1-0 behind the back pass, and Woolsey either a little hard or Woolsey wasn't ready for it. It was a 2-on-1 break, and a little razzle-dazzle there, but winds up going off the hands of Woolsey and out of bounds. Will be Lady Wolves basketball. Mass substitution by Heavner as they are platooning it. It'll be taken away. Glasson with the steal. Glasson on the break. Draws the foul. I believe that's going to be, again, Jaxie Glasson. It's about her 3rd or 4th steal. That's on Reed. Reed, the great three-point shooter for Lady Wolves, picks up her first personal, but that is the 4th for the team. And Jaxie Glasson adds her name in the scored points column for the Lady Savages. Becomes the 8th Broken Bow player to put points on the board. Good job from the free throw line. Now it's 43-20, largest lead of the game for Broken Bow, 23-point margin. Glasson, and now defensively, that was Cawthron got a hand on that ball. Cawthron got a hand on more than the basketball. She also got a hand apparently on one of the Heavner players. Gets called for her first and the team's first foul of this third period. Almost blocked, but not quite. Reed working against Glasson goes in and looked like she might have traveled. A double dribble, actually, is the call, and that's going to be a turnover to Broken Bow. Glasson inbounds to Brantley. Brantley with a full court pass to Woolsey, or 3-quarter point. Woolsey kicks it back out the guard, and there's a collision. And that's going to be Jaxie Glasson going back to the free throw line. That's a 15 foul on the Lady Wolves. And so I believe that was on Doyle. Glasson, that shot actually bounces high and misses, but she's got another one coming up. So pretty bad foul trouble actually for the Wolves as a team, or the Lady Wolves as a team, as 5-team, every foul from here on out will send Broken Bow to the free throw line, and there's still 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this third period. And I say from here on out in this third period as Glasson sinks her third free throw. Third of this period, not in a row. But again, Savages lead by 24. Brantley trying to get to the ball in that pass there, almost in. And there's looks like it was Cawthron moving on it. And here's somebody. Glasson took a tumble. Here's a shot off the mark. Rebound by Broken Bow. Now it's being pushed up the floor. Cawthron, and she's fouled. And that's going to send her to the free throw line. So just the first one on Doyle. So I thought that foul earlier was Doyle. It was not, apparently, as Cawthron sinks the free throw. As Glasson comes off to congratulations from her teammates. Second free throw also good. Cawthron now with 9 points. Feed inside. It's May, a jump shot, and she sinks it.
2 points.
And there's a full court press. Quickly broken by Cawthron. Weaves in between, pass off to Woolsey. Woolsey buries it. Nice use of the glass. Woolsey now in double figures. She has 11. Lady Savages now to a 26-point lead. As fed out to Baker, and then a May shot does not fall. Into the hands of Cawthron. Cawthron thought about shooting for the three-point and then saw the open lane, dives in for the easy lay, easy for her lay-in. And she has such acceleration. And correction on that, that's actually, well, that puts Cawthron into double figures along with Woolsey. They each have 11. Lady Savages the half-century mark, 50-22, 2:26 and ticking left in this third period. Rogers on the defensive work, and now it's out to May with Gaston. And now it's Brantley defending, and now it's an errant pass tipped. Still on the floor, winds up in the hands of May, tries to drive the baseline, and a good job by Katie Rogers of getting there, blocking the baseline, and results in a steal. Brantley came across on that telegraph pass quickly to the basketball. Haley Brantley looks like she's going to feed it inside. Now it's going to be Woolsey going up, and she draws the foul, and that's going to put Tyson Woolsey back at the free throw line. 1:53 left, third period. Brookbo already at 50. Again, they were heavily favored in this game, but it's nice to see your performance match expectations. As Woolsey's first one looked a little short, and it was. Hits the front of the rim, but does not go through. Brantley comes off. Smith goes in for Brookbo. This is another feature of this Brookbo team because they have so many great athletes who can hustle, as the second shot by Woolsey is good. I mean, you're taking Jackson Glasson out and putting Brantley in, and you've got these, girls that can get all over the floor in a hurry. Brantley, of course, a track star, as well as along with most of the other athletes on this student athletes on this basketball team. A member of the softball team, but they can just out-hustle you. And again, with fresh legs in there, relatively fresh legs, it's kind of tough for a lot of teams to keep up with. Here's May trying to work against Gaston. Can't do it. Look how closely Brookbo is defensively in the face of these shooters. They are not going to give up a lot. Oh, good job moving laterally there by Gaston to cut off the baseline. May tries to get it back out, and the ball is deflected into the stands by Cawthron. Will be inbounded by Heavner. 1:14 left in this third period. Now it's going to be Doyle working against Rogers, and a quickly almost stolen as Hawthorne got a hand on it. Not able to steal it, but able to knock it to the floor and force the Wolves to call a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well, and see you in 15. Run it back. 122. 29-point lead. Lady Savage is still harassing on defense, not really giving up much for the Wolves to shoot. See how lateral move across the floor, almost never steal. As that left opening open, that left the three-point shooter open, but the shot does not fall. Rebound there. Winds up in the hands of Heber, and there's a bury by May, man. A nice three-point shot. He's into the corner. It's remarkable. 25, and then the rebound. In the backcourt, Rogers with pressure, and then they quickly get back down into defensive position at the top of the key. 17 seconds, and this may be the Wolves, or Lady Wolves looking for the final shot of this period. Oh, and it's just stolen. On an errant pass, quickly feeds it down to Cawthron. She lays it off and in. Good job by Rogers to spot the open Cawthron. Get it into her hands, and at the end of 53 Broken Bow, 25 Heather. We'll take a break, have a word from our sponsor, be back. You're watching Broken Bow Lady Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Savages YouTube channel.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
Welcome back. Chris Chandler here with Jonathan Callaway, and Lady Savage is well in control of this one, 52-25. And as expected, again, traveling north from Broken Bow to up here to Heaver. And it was actually a nice day to travel, man, after all the rain we had lately. Always worry about coming over the mountain, but it was relatively warm, sunny, and leaves still changing color there. Just a beautiful drive. And again, that's why so many people come to this area for the holidays. And here's a rebound by Smith. Smith kicks it out to Rogers. Rogers takes a little extra step, and that's one too many, and that's going to be a turnover. Anyway, Lady Savage is, as I mentioned earlier, coming to this as a favorite, but it's nice to see them especially execute as well as they did in the first half shooting. Just lights out, both in shooting and in strangling defense. Oh, and there's a crossover dribble. That finds an open player for Heaver, and there's a three-point shot. As Baker buries a second tray. Nice shooting by the sophomore. Here's a drive, picks up a dribble, feeds it inside, and then Woolsey gets the bucket and the foul. Good job by Woolsey to use her frame and elevate, go strong to the hoop. Nice pass, by the way. I believe that was Cawthron on the assist. And Woolsey makes the most of the traditional three-point play. She now has 15 of the 56 points put up by the Savages. Out to May for the Wolves. Gets it to Palmer, and there's a drive out. Glasson back in defensively for Broken Bow. That's Smith, and trying to get down the baseline, cut off by Glasson. Have to kick it back out. Now it's going to be quickly around the horn, and you see Smith in the face of the three-point shooter. Now it's May. May, number one there, an accurate three-point shooter. Had Rogers on her. Now it's Smith working against Baker. Feeds it inside with the putback. No good. Rebound, Rogers. She's double-teamed. Needs a little help. Good job by Katie Rogers showing her dribbling skills to fend off that double-team defensively. Feed inside. Woolsey with the leaner, and it falls in. Good turnaround. I tell you, Tyson Woolsey was really fast. As soon as she touched the ball, she immediately put it on the floor, spun it in the same movement, and then released it. for a quick 2 points, 3 on the way. A player went down inside. Genesis Smith with the rebound. Smith pushing to get down. 3-on-2 break, and it's pass laid in. No good. Smith gets the rebound, though. And then looked like she might have been fouled, or actually not fouled. The ball was knocked out on the shot by Heavner, and so Broken Bow will inbound. Good hustle. Here's a three-point shot on the way. It just does not fall for Skelton. Rebound, though, by Glass. And here's a three-pointer on the way. Smith buries it. Smith with her second tray. One in the first half, one in the second. Broken Bow now, really running away with it. 61-28. As Baker for the Wolves passes it out. Here's a three-point shot under pressure by Glasson, and it falls no good. Jackson Glasson all in her face. Here's Smith with the pass to Woolsey. Woolsey with the turnaround. Woolsey with the lead. Nice hook by Woolsey. Woolsey now with 19 points of 63 scored by Broken Bow. Pass outside. Here's Baker with a spin move. Wow, that was a nice spin move by Baker, but then she might have been called for the charging foul or drew the foul. That's going to be called on Skelton. Glasson and Woolsey come out. Griffin and I believe Tomlinson go in. Off the break, and it sticks in the. Oh, Griffin with the defensive work. Might have got a piece of the shooter. And so that's going to send Heavner to the free throw line. Oh, sorry, that was on Tomlinson. So, not Griffin. Here's free throw shot. First shot does not fall for the Lady Wolves. As Lady Savage is now going to switch it up. Skelton to one side, Rogers to the other for the rebound. Should there be that opportunity, and there is, and saved inside. Whoa, wow, that was another foul. As Heavner kind of crashed into the paint. And that's a third team foul on the Lady Savages in this final period. They lead by 35, so not that they're sweating it. Oh, nice use of the glass on the bank shot for Palmer. Gets her team to 29, opportunity to get them to 30 on this next one. Good job, good performance for the free throw line. And now it's 63-30. Pressure in the backcourt as Rogers brings it up. Back to Smith. Smith just sees a gap. Smith, nice bounce pass. Smith down low and up in that was a nice finish by Skelton. That was a great pass by Smith as she saw the opportunity and then kept her eyes on the goal, kind of almost a no look, in other words, she wasn't looking at the intended subject of the pass, and Skelton with a nice finish for two. Here's a long three-pointer, not long enough, though, and a turnaround hook does not fall. Hits the floor, rebound, Broken Bow. Quickly to Rogers. Rogers is going to be trapped, needs a little help, and, Katie Rogers is a very smart player, a very smart individual overall on her student, and just bounces it off an opponent instead of trying to deal with the trap. So quick thinking by Katie Rogers, and Lady Savages will inbound. 3:38 left, 65-30. This one's going to be another win for the Lady Savages. They will improve to 6-2. As Smith works. Smith blew past May, kicked it out to Griffin. Griffin drives it in. Griffin with the little bit too strong on the shot, goes across the glass and into the hands of the Lady Wolves. Out to May. May, watch out. She is deadly from that spot. Buries another one. Or sorry, that's not May, that's Reed. That's Reed's fourth two-point bucket. Here's Rogers driving inside. Rogers kicks it out to Smith, and she takes the baseline, hits the front of the rim, gets her own rebound. Fires it back out to Tomlinson, then to Rogers. Rogers inside. Rogers looking for help. Kicks it back out to Smith in the corner. Oh, good feed inside to Skelton, and she got the ball. I think she was actually trying to pass it to Tomlinson, but got it stripped on the pass or punched out from behind. Winds up in the hands of Heavner. And here's May to Doyle. Pass inside, turnaround jumper from Billings, and Billings lays it in. Respectable 35. Back to a 30-point deficit for Lady Wolves, and Skelton will come out. As Smith brings up the basketball, 2:19 left. Pass out to Tomlinson. Tomlinson working inside. Draws two defenders, gets it to Griffin. Griffin pulls up, shoots it off the bracket. Oh, good job crashing the boards. As the Lady Savages wind up with the rebound, and it's put in from the three-point line. Once again, that was Rogers. That's her second tray. She now has 8 points, 6 of them from behind the perimeter. It's a good feed outside as well. On the assist, here's a three-pointer going the other way, and there's a rebound by Billings. Billings gets it up off the glass, does not fall. Billings gets her own rebound and then tries the underhanded lay. That doesn't work. That gets quickly pulled down by the Lady Savages. As I think that was Camp on the rebound inside. Here's a pass outside. And now it's going back the other way. Here's Doyle working against Griffin. Final minute 15 of this basketball game. To May. May working against Tomlinson. Gets it back out and over to the corner. Lady Savages again still working on that perimeter defense, and that ball was went over and into onto the floor. I don't think anybody, neither May nor Tomlinson were expecting that. Looking up for the rebound, and that's kind of where you can't really judge it, and it didn't. It looked like it might nick the rim, but instead just came right down between them. The Lady Savages wind up with the basketball, though, as Smith will bring it up. Smith working against May in the final minute. Smith to Griffin. Griffin. Oh, telegraphed that one, trying to get down the corner, and here comes a break. It's going to be May. Oh, good defensive effort by Smith. Couldn't get to it, though. May adds to her total. Back the other way, it's going to be Griffin to Smith. Smith drives inside, kicks it out to Anna. Anna's shot's on the way, and he buries it. Oh, nice job from outside. Comes the ninth. Lady Savages score, and here's a takeaway. Smith just pulls the ball out of the hands, and now she's going to slow it down, and that's going to be it. Lady Savages going to get their 6th win of the season, improved to 6-2. A great performance shooting, especially in that first period, the entire first half, as Lady Savages got it done tonight. And that's a nice way to end the first semester and head into the holidays. Going to be up for what will probably be a more competitive game, and certainly just as an exciting, if not more exciting one, as Graydon Howell and the Broken Bow Savages take on a very good Heavner Wolf team. We're going to take a break for about 10 minutes and just have some music and some ads run, and then we'll be back with the introductions and the tip-off of the boys' game between the Heavner Wolves and the Broken Bow Savages. We'll see you in 10. Stay tuned.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. we're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
This is my time. I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my moment, you better bet that I'm on it. Ready and set, I'ma own it. Blast it to 10, then keep going. There ain't no coasting, I never settle, don't play. Putting the kettle to flame, I go 100 all day. Foot on the pedal, no brakes. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my shot clock goes tick-tock. Haters wish that I slip. No, I don't miss. MJ all hits. Watch me pop off, I'm the king now. Moonwalk to the ring now. Keep on wondering how. Let that choir sing now. 10, 9, paid all my dues, waited in line. 8, 7, now it's about time that I take mine. 6, 5, king of the jungle, heart of a lion. 4, 3, 2, 1, watch out, here I come. This is my time, I'm on the rise, can't hold me down, I'm too fly. This is my time, ready to shine, brighter than all of the lights. Cause when it's game time, seconds away and the game's on the line. There ain't no doubt in my mind, beating the buzzer like this is my time. This is my time. This is my time.
Savage go game, or well, just joining us. Willow Savage is about to take on a pretty good Hebrew Wolves. Hebrew Wolves are 4-1, only one loss. They beat Spire this month, so pretty good team. But I don't know if they faced any team like the Willow Savages. Savages, of course, with dominant performance. Just a single loss on the season. Wound up in second place at the Italian Chuck Domination Invitational Tournament. Only loss coming to road number 1 during the conference. So let's get back on track. I also mentioned they featured sophomore sensation Braden Howe. Howe comes into this game with 808 career points and seems poised to break the 1,000-point mark in his sophomore season. You know, of course, not a surprise as Savages. Of course, it started last year for the Savages, but somebody whose play has just been elevated last couple of games is Jackson McDaniel. He's added a couple of components, including the ability to drive the lane, go strong to the hoop. He was more of a perimeter shooter last year, but has really broken out as a triple threat this year. Had a couple A.J. Brannon in there in a rebounding role. Also playing defense, and don't forget, it's a big guy, strong, suited athlete, but also Brannon does have some speed on him. And when you throw Tinahero in there as well as Axton, and Axton getting the start this week for Broken Bow, and see how they stack up against this Wolves team. The Savages, only one loss on the season, and that comes in the championship game of a tournament. You know, they felt some felt they should have won. But that's why you want to play at that level, play in some championship-type games, and you're going to play some good competition. And wow, what a tip as quickly see the acceleration and leaping ability of A.J. Brannon as he knocks it straight out to Howell. It's passed around to McDaniel. Gets it out, three-point shot by Axton. Axton's a little off target. Howell with the rebound. Howell spinning around, and he'll set up the offense. Brings it out the wing, kicks it inside, top of the key, and then back on the corner, cross-court pass to Howell. Quick reaction. That was a good defense to deny the open look by Wolves. So Howell not able to get in. There's a kicking the ball. That's going to be not a foul, but that will be out of bounds on the Wolves. As they'll send Tinahero into the backcourt to receive the inbound pass, and then he's going to bring the ball up, and Howell will go to the top of the key. Graydon Howell, look, nice screen by Axton. Howell with fallaway jumper. That was off the mark. It was off to the right. It's rebound by the Wolves. First shot misses by Broken Bow. Wolves on the offense. Cook looking to come inside, then they're going to pass it back out. Good defensive work by Broken Bow. There's a little push on as they push Tinahero out of the way and not called. Tinahero kind of looking like, hey, can he do that? Like, yeah, apparently can. And the Wolves draw first blood here. Now here's Graydon Howell working against the defense to McDaniel. McDaniel bringing it back out to Axton. Axton working toward the inside, kicks it across to Howell. Howell baseline move and gets it cut off. Out to McDaniel. McDaniel for three. McDaniel high off the glass. Tinahero in there for a scramble. Good quick hands by Tyron Tinahero to force a tie ball. That's some good hustle by Tyron. And so that's going to give the ball to the Wolves, but they're going to inbound against the press. They do manage to get across the court, down in the corner. Looked like he might have momentarily had a look from the corner. Did not want to try to shoot against Brannon. Back out to Cook. And then to Ball's knocked loose. Now it's going to be Howell. 3-on-2 break. Graydon Howell splits two defenders quickly to McDaniel off the glass. Rebound by Brannon. Strong play by A.J. Brannon. Gets Brokenbow on the board. He went up and got that basketball and then went straight back up, went high off the glass and put it down. 2-2 tie ball game, 5:47 left, first period. Tried the baseline move again. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Tinajero. Or maybe just a good job cutting off the baseline. Let's see what they call. Yeah, they did call the foul. So Tinajero picks up his first and the first team foul by either team. Looking to inbound it. Long inbound pass. And they're going to get it. I don't have 11. I believe that's Rodriguez, 11. That's Zaid Rodriguez. And here's a three-pointer. Garcia with the tray. Wolves back up by 3 this time. There's Brannon inside. Brannon gets the foul, and that's going to send him to the line. Got to mention the Wolves' only loss of the season. Coming to another ranked team. They did beat Spyro, so good team. And Brandon's first free throw is it kind of hits in that nether region of the rim where it's not going to bounce up and come back through the net or roll in. It's no good. Second shot much better. 3 points on the board for Brokenbow, all by A.J. Brannon. And here's going to be a fast break. Tinajero stalking. And Tinajero with a good defensive move managed to make the shot go off mark without fouling, but they do follow up. Going back the other way, it's going to be Howell. Howell's going to try to attempt to move inside, and they're double. They've seen Graydon Howell play. They're going to try to double him and kicked out. Tinajero baseline move. Tinajero bounce pass. Now they get it out to McDaniel. McDaniel, good look from the wing. McDaniel off the front of the rim, fight for the rebound. Comes down the hands of Brannon and back to McDaniel. McDaniel scoop pass to Tinajero. Now it's McDaniel driving. McDaniel off the glass. No good. Savages not having much luck driving the paint. And now it's Graydon Howell defensively. Howell with the rejection. Wow. That was an attempt, and that's carrying the ball. That's going to be a turnover. That's I think that might have been it might have been a little learning opportunity for Ford as he tried to go up and elevate and hang in the air against Graydon Howell. You're not going to do that. Howell hung in the air and slapped the ball down in his face and probably created that turnover. Good defensive block by Howell. Now it's Howell offensively. Howell elevates and starts off his scoring for this game. Savages now within 2, 5-7, lead by the Wolves with 4:16 left, first period. And they have like an open shot, open look, three-pointer on the way, high bounce, winds up in the hands of Brannon. Good rebound by A.J. Quickly to Graydon Howell. Graydon working against 2 defenders and backs it back out to McDaniel. Gets it to Axon, to McDaniel, to Howell. Howell thought about shooting a tray. Howell, nice job pausing, pulling the defense off, and just a good look by McDaniel, but doesn't sink it. Rebound Wolves. Back to Cook, to Ford, and now the rotate. Sorry, that's to not Ford. That was actually Rodriguez. Bounce pass on the floor. Back to Cook, looking to shoot. Now back in the corner to Ford, to Cook. Trying to find either a way to penetrate the lane or an open three-point look. Not getting a whole lot of those against this Brokenbow defense as they're rotating out and getting in the face of the Wolves. Here's a three-pointer by Cook, and that does not fall. Goes into the hands of Howell. Howell quickly with the rebound. Howell leading his offense. Oh, Howell makes a move between 2 defenders. Does not get it to fall, though. And so the ball's rebounded by Cook, and now it's Heavner with the basketball. Relatively low-scoring game for both these teams thus far, as neither has broken into double digits. Still 2:48 left and ticking in the first period. Out to Rodriguez, to Cook, to Ford. Or sorry, not Ford, that's Garcia. And McDaniel doing the defensive work against Cook. As it's going to be Rodriguez takes an extra step. I think that's a travel call. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a foul on Brokenbow. And it is going to be, I believe, on Tenejero. Let's see who they... That is the second one on Tenejero, so he will come out. Sky Baker will go in for Broken Bow. Only the second team foul as well. Bounce pass, open shot for Cook, and he lays it in left-handed. Back to a 4-point lead, and there's a foul. I believe that one is going to go against Sanchez. And it, let's see. Well, actually, yep. Fouls against Sanchez, his first, second team foul by Heavner, 2:15 left. First period, Savages trail by 4, 9-5. Move by Axton. And here's a three-pointer on the outside, does not fall for Broken Bow. McDaniel yet to find the range from beyond the perimeter. Quickly at the other end, and they're going to slow things down, look for an open shot. Out to Sanchez, working against Baker, then out to Ford. And working around the perimeter, looking for a weakness in the Savage defense. Not a whole lot, as they're very quick and able to adjust. There's Cook with the look, tries to shoot it, gets his own rebound though. Long rebound and came back right back in the hands of Cook. Now facing Howell defensively as they rotate around. Baker working against Rodriguez. And back in the hands of Cook. And then back around to Sanchez. A lot of time on this possession. There's almost, it looks like almost a block, as Axton might have got a hand, tried to get a hand on it. Might have actually got a fingertip on it. Didn't really change the trajectory of the ball on the pass. Working it inside, or trying to work it inside, and unable to do so. Still working around the perimeter. Rodriguez, and then they get it back out. Garcia. Oh, and there's a, no call as, oh man, good sportsmanship shown as they help Graydon Howell up off the floor. Here's a pass to Baker. Baker back out to Axton, to Howell. Howell from three. Howell buries it. Graydon Howell. I saw in warm-up he was hitting them for about 10 feet behind the perimeter. And so that was a close three-point shot for Howell. 14 seconds left. Lots of time left. If the Wolves don't try for the last 2 or 3 seconds, Savages make a shot. There's a trap. And they managed to tie up the ball. Howell and Baker defensively for Broken Bow. Possession arrow is in favor of the Wolves, so they will inbound. We'll switch the arrow, however. Still 7.3 seconds left. 1-point game. Just in the first period. Neither team yet in double figures, but the next basket for Heavner will put them in double digits. Thought about driving it. 1 second. They're not going to get it in. Howell doesn't get the shot off in time. And that's going to do it for 1 period of play. 1-point game. Broken Bow trails 8-9. We'll have a word from one of our sponsors. We'll be right back. You're watching Broken Bow Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Network. See you in 30.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
Yeah, welcome back. A very good defensive game for both teams. Two excellent basketball teams, each with one loss apiece, and that show why defense wins championships, as the saying goes. Neither of these teams in double figures yet. Broken Bow with 8 points, 5 from the hands of Graydon Howell, and 3 from A.J. Brown, a 2-point field goal and a free throw. Howell's has a 2-point field goal and a 3-point field goal, and that's it thus far. But that's one of the things about this Broken Bow team. For one thing, is their conditioning is excellent, and they can accelerate, get on a run, and hurt you in a hurry. That's kind of what they want to do in the second period. They trail by 1. They'll start off with the basketball as Hall brings it up, gets it out to Williston. Back to Hall to Howell. Howell has the ball knocked loose and gets it to Wilson. Mason Wilson picks up the basketball. Williston in the paint. Williston elevates, lays it off the glass and in. First lead of the game for Broken Bow, 10-9. And the first 2 double digits off of Mason Wilson 2-point bucket, and then there's a travel going the other way. Good defense by Broken Bow. A lot of weapons on this Savage basketball team. Mason Wilson, very good outside shooter, showed some inside acumen on that one, driving the lane. Here's a three-pointer from Sky Baker. Baker with 3. Savages on a run to start off the second period. Presses on in the backcourt. There goes Hall and Howe. Heaver manages to get it past the midcourt line. And looking at the other one. They'll send 4. Now it's Topiki out to the wing. It's going to be Cook to Rodriguez. To Cook. Cook guarded by Howe. And then kick it around with 3-point shot on the way. And they bury it. Garcia with a tray. Back to a 1-point game. Here's Graydon Howell, and he's fouled before he can elevate and get the shot off. But that's going to... Well, it actually won't send Howell to the... I don't think it'll send him to the free throw line. He was not active shooting when he was initially fouled. That's going to be on Garcia, his first foul, first team foul of the Wolves of this second period. Savages will inbound. McDaniel to do the honors. Long high inbound to Brandon. Brandon gets it to Howe. Howe with the pump fake from behind the perimeter. Gets it to Tenejero. Tenejero driving in. Tenejero pass to Hall. Hall looking to penetrate the paint. Does, but a shot is way off the mark. Bounces off the glass. No good into the hands of the Wolves. Wolves trying to push it down, and that's Graydon Howe with a quick in. Howe knocks it loose, but goes off of his hand or his foot out of bounds, and will be inbounded by Heaver. 13-12 to score. Savages trailed throughout the first period, but immediately took the lead to start off this second period. Still hold it 13-12. Interestingly enough, all 5 points of this second period have been scored by Sky Baker and Mason Williston. Neither would score in the first half. There's a great rebound by Brandon as he uses his strength just to pull the ball down and then loses control and commits a foul. Yeah. As he gets encouragement from Williston, that was a great rebound and a lot of strength shown by Brandon to pull the ball down, but then when he took off up court, it came out of his hand. And so subsequently, wound up in the hands of the Heidman Wolves and a first foul by Brennan and first team foul of the second period for Broken Bow. Here's Ford kicking it around to, I believe, Garcia. And now to Cook. Cook working against Hall. And this is the pace. You notice the pace. This is more of a set offense. This is the Heidman Wolves do not want to have a run and gun game against Broken Bow. They want to slow down the pace and try to shoot from behind the perimeter. And there's a shot from behind the perimeter that goes way high. There's a fight for the rebound, and it looked like Hal got a hand on it, but scooped up, and then the foul's committed. I believe that may be on Hall or Brannon. Let's see who gets the call. Or maybe Sky Baker. That is going to be, they called it on, yeah, Hall. That's going to be his first. Second team foul against Broken Bow. And so that will send the Wolves to the line. First free throw, no good. Second one is good. Tie ball game, tied at 13, 5:24 and ticking left, first half. Howe to Hall. Hall kicks it back out to Williston. Williston to Hall, and Hall's kind of another reason. Gets it to Howell. Graydon Howell goes down the baseline. Somehow Howell got all the way down the baseline and under the basket. I thought they were going to get cut off, and he managed to stay in, tiptoe down that line. Now it's to Hall. Hall trying to drive. Hall draws the foul, and that's going to be the second team foul on Heavner. Another inbound by Broken Bow. That is going to be the second personal on Sanchez, however. And so Savage is getting instruction from Ryan Woolsey as Williston will inbound into the backcourt to Hall. Hall brings it across as they send Baker from one corner to the other. Now to Williston, now to Baker. Baker took a look for three. Baker, quick pass to Brannon. And then out to Williston. Williston for three. Williston buries it. Williston, 2 trays from the quarter. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it one as well. Savages now lead by 3, 16-13, 4:45 left, first half. See ya in 30.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Well, welcome back. Yeah, the Savages have led throughout. Well, I say throughout, other than the first 10 seconds of this second period, have had the lead. Did not have it at all during the first period. Looking to trap and get a turnover in the backcourt. And they do press the walls. They do. They create the turnover. And then the ball's knocked sideways. Brannon scrambling for it. And Ryan Woolsey does not like that call, but neither does the Savage crowd. Good hustle, though. Almost came away. Actually did come away with the turnover, but just could not retain possession of it. So the ball's inbounded. And here comes Ford. That's going to be a reaching foul against Williston. That would be his first, but the fourth team foul against. Oh, sorry, that's going to be just the third. Man, I tell you, they're quick on that score. I looked up and saw 3 immediately after the whistle was blown, and it is just the third team foul. As a drive kicked out to the corner, and he gets cut off. Brannon, nice job elevating, and Brannon gets the rebound. Man, A.J. Brannon can just go straight up and pull down those rebounds. That's as much a testament to his strength as jumping ability. Here's Howell driving and gets the roll. Graydon Howell, third field goal of the game, extends the Savages' lead to 5, their largest lead of this game. Presses on. Quickly out and almost blocked. Three-pointer is buried, though. That's Garcia's second tray of this game. And you see another great, spin move by Hall. Hall with a little razzle-dazzle. DeJohn Hall gets into the scoring book. Savages now lead by 4. Pass across, and he's going to have another shot, same spot, different result as another rebound. Man, I tell you, Brannon is cleaning those boards. He has about 10 so far. And here's Howell, Graydon Howell with the drive, making it look easy. Now, almost in double figures. That's Howell's 9th point, 4th field goal. Goes Garcia to Rodriguez. Rodriguez working against Howell, and Howell gets a hand on it. Rodriguez tried to do the push pass. Past Graydon Howell, probably a bad idea. Howell's quickness got a hand on the ball and knocked it out of bounds, forcing the inbound. Hall and Baker come out. Wilson and actually go in for Broken Bow. Long inbound. Right to the Wolf's end. Driving and working against Wilson. Goes in and, nice job driving the bucket. Sanchez with a 2-pointer. Makes it back to a 4-point ball game with 2:53 left first half. Here's a shot down, not a shot, a pass down the corner. Wilson kicks it out. Wide open look. 3 points on the way. Does not fall. Yeah. That was a good move by Williston, and almost McDaniel with some hustle trying to keep the ball alive. And did he manage to bounce it off an opponent? No. But had a foot on the line. He did manage to bounce it off one of the Heavener players, but his foot was across the line when he did so it's out of bounds on Broken Bow. Well, the ball will be inbounded. Savage pressed. Has created a couple of turnovers. Maybe, and Tinahero goes flying to the floor, quickly gets up, turns inside, and that was a block. Brandon with the block, and there Wall winds up back in there with two Savages calling. That's good defense by Broken Bow. You saw Hal, McDaniel, and Tinahero, all three go flying to try to block that shot, creating a double dribble, a traveling call. And so here toward the end of this second period, maybe the Savage conditioning and hustle about to give them an advantage. You see the Wolves are starting to look a little tight and starting to maybe make a few mistakes. Here's McDaniel driving in, kicks it across. Here's a wide open look for Tinahero for three. Oh, in and out, fighting for the rebound. Comes down the hands of Heavener. McDaniel got a hand on it. And that was a steal. Went for the steal, did not get it. And that's going to be either a charging foul or a block. Let's see. Charge or it was the backside push. I was going to say, it looked like Brogo had their feet set, but it was actually a call, I believe, on McDaniel coming from behind trying to block it. And that's what the call is. And so that's going to send the Heavener to the free throw line. First shot rolls off the front, no good. Still 22-18, he wants to be forward. Hall will come in. By the way, that was the first foul in the game. Brandon will come out. But the fourth team foul on Broken. The second free throw is good. Back to a one-possession game. 3 points, 1:51 left, first half. Braden Howell working toward the middle, gets it out to the wing to McDaniel. Now it's Hal working against the defender. Gets the ball knocked loose. Good double team. And that looked like an extra step. I believe Hall got a piece of that. Going back the other way. Here comes Braden Howell. Howell going to the outside. Works to McDaniel. McDaniel feeds it inside. And it's going to be Hall. And Hall gets fouled. And that should be the third team foul. It is third team foul on the Wolves. 1 point ball game. 22-21. As the Savages line would like to get some points off of this inbound. We've seen them do the give and go and the tip back to Hal, and that's exactly what it is. Different result, though. It's Hal pretty well covered on that. Saved. Oh, good job keeping the ball alive by Heavener as they still have possession. And there's a call, I think, away from the basketball, or maybe that's just timeout called. Timeout. We're going to stay right here. Timeout on the floor. We told you the pregame. These two teams, each of them has just one loss. They are, again, pretty evenly matched, different strengths. But say the Savages are probably a slight favorite. It is at Heavener, though. Oh, there is a thing to home court advantage. And Heavener playing inspired basketball. Really good three-point shooting team. And that is shown on the scoreboard. Again, 1 point game, 1:12 left, first period. Savages, one of the things Brogo has shown, though, is ability to just go on a lightning streak of scoring to end the half before in some of their other games, and they'd like to do that here. Again, the Wolves' strategies has seemed to be to slow the ball game down, which is really, when you're playing somebody like Braden Howell, you do not want to give him easy opportunities to run the floor. And so that's the kind of ball game they're playing. Savage is going to put the press on. And here's a long pass to Tinahero defensively, and the ball falls to the floor. Good job, Tyron Tinahero. Great hustle. Savages have possession. Prevent a one-on-one easy 2 point opportunity. Tinahero with a fall-away jumper, though, off the front of the rim does not fall. And so rebounded by the Wolves. Here comes Heavener quickly into the forecourt. And they're going to slow things down slightly. And that was a good defensive move as McDaniel was on both sides of the defender. He saw Jackson McDaniel on one side and then reverse, and then all of a sudden Jackson McDaniel's on this side. Good lateral movement by McDaniel. 23 seconds left. I think they may be working for the final shot of this period. It'd be an opportunity for them to take a go-ahead with even a 2-point shot. Now, they're going to shoot a 3-pointer right here, and that's going to fall. McDaniel on the rebound. McDaniel on the break. Jackson McDaniel gets fouled. Oh, I hope he's okay, man. They both went hard to the ground, but he undercut McDaniel, and so that's going to be a foul that should send McDaniel to the free throw line and will. 7.4 seconds left. Savages with the opportunity to extend a 1-point lead from the free throw line. Again, I talked about the instincts of Jackson McDaniel and how he's added that break. First free throw again hits that kind of nether region between the glass and the rim in that bracket area, and so falls no good. But he's added that. He's been going strong to the hoop, and that's an example there. He managed to draw the foul, and fourth team foul against Ephraim. Maybe academic at this point. Second one is good. McDaniel sinks the free throw. His name is scored. But Savage is looking for a steal on this press to end this half. And, boy, I tell you, there was 7.4 seconds left. How's that not 5? Okay. Well, that's going to do it. After one half of play, Savages have the lead, 23-21. We'll have a few words from our sponsors, and then we'll be back in 8 minutes with the second half action. You're watching Broken Bow Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Network.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Oh no, are you okay, Mike?
Yeah, got a pretty big fender bender here.
Don't worry, State Farm's got you covered.
That's great to hear. Robin, what's going on?
We're gonna get you a tow truck, Mike.
Thank you. Real fender bender going on. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Fender bender. Everybody remain calm. No reason to panic.
Go with the one that's here to help life go right.
Check out the new location at 1605 South Park Drive for Jennifer Broaddus, State Farm Insurance.
It always helps to look back at things and have some sort of way of processing it. Music happens to be a way that I process a lot of things that have happened in my past. Once you've experienced something years later, you'll go to write about it. You can understand things that have happened through the writing of the song and gain some clarity or some sense of closure or understanding that you didn't have.
See and share our stories at togetherwe'remore.com.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Well, an exciting and very close game here. 23-21 Savages lead to start off the second half, but closely fought here at Heath. Again, it's a very good basketball team on their own. Looking at the scoring, Creighton Howell leads all scorers with 10 points, only one in double figures. Mason Williston added 7 for the Savages. And again, I apologize. I had a DeJohn Hall credited with 2, but in the official scorebook, it's in there for Williston. For the Savages, Brannon has 3. Sky Baker has 3. And Jackson McDaniel has 1 for the free throw line. And here's the thing when I look at that. A.J. Brannon again with a 2-point bucket and a free throw. But looking at adding all those up, that adds up to 24, and it shows 23 on the scoreboard. So the scorebook for Broken-Bow shows 24. The scoreboard shows 23. Not sure if maybe that's a mistake on one or the other, but anyway, that's a score. For the Wolves, Garcia leads their scoring with 9, all 9 points from outside the perimeter. 3 3-pointers for number 3 there. Ford added 4, Cook 3, and Rodriguez and Sanchez, that's with 2 each, and then Ritter with 1 for the Wolves. 2-point game, again, thanks to all our sponsors. Our media partners, McCurtain County National Bank, Broken Tiki, Downtown Broken Bow, the Choctaw Nation, Together We're More program, and Jennifer brought us State Farm Insurance, and to our basketball banner sponsors, the First Baptist Church of Broken Bow and Kaimachi Family Medical Center. Appreciate them. Let them know how much you appreciate them, allowing you to watch all these Broken Bow athletic events from the comfort of your home or the convenience of your phone. Savages going to look to try to open things up here in this second half, but they're going to start off on defense, as it is the Wolves that will have the basketball. Expect the press from Broken Bow and thrown into the backcourt. It will be Cook bringing it up to Ford. And then back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to work against Axton. Rodriguez bringing it back inside, working toward the hoop. Rodriguez off balance and makes it go in. That's a nice drive as he opens up the scoring in the second half. Now it's going to be Howell bringing the ball slowly up past the mascot at center court. Tinajero to Howell. Howell working off, loses the handle on the ball. Oh, bounce pass, tried to get it down to Brannon, but it was deflected by one of the Wolves players. Not sure which one, but winds up back in their possession. Long, and here's a drive, and that's a good move by Jackson McDaniel. Sorry, that was actually not McDaniel. That was that Tinajero? I couldn't tell who the foul was on. Nope, that was Axton. So Axton picks up his first personal. The reason it's a good foul to give is that was an open path to the basket and likely would have resulted in a 2-point bucket. Instead, make him earn it from the free throw line. First shot is on target, though, however. Ford sinks it. His 5th point and his team's 24th, according to the scoreboard. Well, I guess we'll go with the scoreboard. Second one does not go through the bucket. Rebound, McDaniel. Here comes Howell. Howell on the outside. Howell thought about pulling up and shooting from the perimeter. Long pass to McDaniel. Now McDaniel drives inside, and his pass is deflected. A good defensive effort by the Wolves. Press is on. Long pass outside. 3-point shot on the way. Falls into the hands of Graydon Howell. Rebound. Howell's going to push it quickly up the floor. Try to get past the defense before they have an opportunity to set up. Howell off the glass and in. That's the thing. Graydon Howell is so smooth and fluid that he comes down the floor. Looks like he's jogging. In fact, covers it faster than anyone else. Results in 2 points for Broken Bow. 3-pointer on the way and somehow hits the floor and is rebounded. That's going to go out of bounds. Off the fingertips of, I believe, Tinajero, so will be inbounded by Heavner. Baker goes in. And Axton comes out for the Savages. 25-24. Broken Bow lead, and a tenuous lead as Heavner has the basketball looking for a scoring opportunity. Savages would like to either get a steal or a rebound. Opportunity to extend their lead. Working against Tenejero now. Outside to Rodriguez. Here's a foul. Shots waved off inside. And looks like that's going to be foul on Broken Bow. Second team foul. That's going to be the third foul. Or sorry, just the second one against McDaniel. Move inside, a floater by Garcia lands in the hands of Howell, and Howell's going to push up the floor. A 1-on-2 break, but that one is Graydon Howell, and he draws the foul. See again the acceleration. Sanchez was trying to run with Graydon Howell, which again, that's not easy to do. Howell, you mentioned this, but he's in the finals as a freshman last year in the state 200 meters, also second place in the 400 meters, and so with a sub-50 400. Kind of hard to keep up with. The foul's going to be the first team foul for the Wolves. The inbound winds up in the hands of Howell. And Brannon slow getting up, bouncing, gets the rebound. Somehow back into the hands of Howell. Howell for three on the way, high bounce, and not a chance this time. Woolsey directing Tenejero, who looked like he was going to run up court to get back on the press. Here comes Ford, feeds it outside. Three-point shot on the way, high rebound. And once again, man, A.J. Brannon, he has timed that perfectly, grabs the ball at the apex of his leap. Howell somehow floated in the air, took the ball down low, finger rolled it at the last second. Savages up by 3, 5 minutes left, third period. Graydon Howell, his second consecutive two-point bucket. Here's a cross-court pass to Ford, working against Hall. Hall got a fingertip on the ball. Ball goes into the backcourt. Ball still loose. And that will not be a backcourt violation because it was tipped by Hall. Ford regains possession for Heavner. Working against, and wow, they almost trapped him at the half-court line, forced the turnover. Tenejero to Howell, Graydon Howell to the bucket and in. Howell on his third consecutive trip down the floor puts points on the board. Savages on a bit of a roll, and that's going to be a foul on Hall as he made contact with the body. So that'll be the third team foul of Broken Bow. Still 4:22 left, third period. That will be the second one for DeJohn Hall. Backcourt pass, Ford working against Sky Baker. And now picks up how they get it into the forecourt. He's kind of trapped momentarily trapped in the corner by Brannon. Here's a two-point shot. It's off and rebounded by Hall. Hall gets fouled. It's going to be a blocking foul on Heavner. That's their second team foul. That's going to be the second personal against Ritter. Savages with a 5-point lead, looking to extend it. Last 6 points for Broken Bow have been scored by Graydon Howell. Starting to heat up. Howell once again, and Howell lays it again. Fourth consecutive trip down the floor. Graydon Howell has 8 points in the first 4 minutes of this second half. Trap and the turnover's forced. That was Howell and Hall on the defensive work. Forced the Wolves to make a mistake, and so that will be inbounded by Broken Bow. Baker to do the honors. Williston in the game as well. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. You're watching Broken Bow Savage Basketball on the Broken Bow Network.
At McCurtain County National Bank, we are continually seeking ways to meet the changing needs of our customers. We offer a full range of services such as free checking, online and mobile banking, as well as great rates on cabin and construction loans. We're providing results through better service while giving you a greater value for your dollar. Visit us on the web at mcnbonline.com. McCurtain County National Bank in Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and Valiant.
Well, I don't know if it's a result of a halftime change of strategy, a halftime pep talk, personal motivation, or just the sheer will of Graydon Howell. But Howell had 10 points in the first half in 16 minutes. He's had 8 in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Looking to get more. Savages now lead by 7, 31-24. Balls to Williston to Howell. Out to Baker. Baker, cross-court pass. Wilson looked like he was going to go three. Now to Howell. Howell top of the key, makes a move inside. Howell floats, sinks it again. Braden Howell, 5th consecutive bucket on his many possessions. Bounce pass through the press. Long pass into the forecourt. Brandon there, nice job getting in the face, and possibly now trapped by Brandon, and then they force another turnover. Savage press taking effect. Brandon a little long to Hal, and Hal goes on stage. As he, man, I'll give athlete. Hal took one leap off the foot, wound up on the stage at the back of the gymatorium here at Heaton. So, ball was out of bounds there. That was Brandon trying to find Hal, streaking down that far side. Now it's going to be a fast break going the other way. Forward, he gets it blocked. Oh, and he commits the foul, but good job floating by Baker. As Baker did get the block, but got a piece of the arm, and that's going to be the, again, it will say the line, just the 14th foul, but it was in the act of shooting by Ford, so that'll seem the line. That is only the first personal foul on Sky Baker. Shots up, and that does not react kindly to contact with the rim. No good. Second shot by Ford is in. Falls through the bottom of the net. Braden Howell bringing up the basketball. Quickly to Hall. Hall picks up his dribble, looking for help. Gets it into Baker. Baker back out to Hall. Hall driving. Hall down the lane. Hall lays it in off the glass. DeJohn Hall, first person not named Braden Howell to score for the Savages in the second half. We're going now up by 10. Howell with pressure on Rodriguez. Trapped in the backcourt. Oh, and the Savage coaching staff thought the ball might have bounced on the backside of the line, creating a backcourt violation, and now there's either a travel or a foul. The ball's whistled dead. Oh, no, neither. It was a timeout called by the bench. Savages being very effective early in the second half as they had gone into trap mode, and Braden Howell has gone into beast mode, and it results in a 10-point lead by Broken Bow. They led by 2 at halftime. And now lead by 10. Stay right here during this break. Again, thanks to all our sponsors and partners. Appreciate you allowing us to live stream these games. Man, this was, again, Savages have been great teams do what they need to do to win games, and Savages have come out on fire in the second half. As it's Braden Howell locking things up. Howell now with 20 points on the game. By far leading the score. In fact, Howell the only player in double figures, and he's that twice over. Great defensive effort. Man, A.J. Brandon, I tell you, another impressive thing is the rebounding ability of A.J. Brandon. You know, he is a big, strong, quick athlete and able to time those jumps just almost perfectly. Grabs the ball at the apex of the jump and brings it down. Savages in rotation defensively. Now it's Ford to give and go, trying to get inside on Wilson. Now it's Howell quickly back defensively on Rodriguez. And there's the guy they do not want to let number 3 shoot for the Wolves. As Garcia has sent 3 so far. Here's Rodriguez working against McDaniel. Not able to get a clear lane. Back to Sanchez, and he tries to dribble past Baker. Then now he's going to try to screen Baker. But Hall there defensively on the other side. Good reaction by the freshman. 1:45 and ticking left. First period. Rodriguez. The Ford drives. Ford took 2 steps too many. He went up and then came down. Yeah, that's not going to work. I think he thought he might be able to float past McDaniel. And Jackson McDaniel is having nothing up. That's turnover. Savages will now have an opportunity to put more points on the board. Hall scored the last one. Howell the 5 before that. Howell with another. Howell with 22 points. Savages now lead by 12. Minute 17 left, third period. Rodriguez to Sanchez. Back to Rodriguez. And then back to Ford. Ford looking like he wanted to drive. Williston doing the defensive work against Ford. Takes it back to Rodriguez. And back to Ford. Rotating around, and Sanchez trying to get past Howell. Then rotates around and runs right into Williston. Williston, I believe, is set. Let's see what the call is. It might be, if not, it could be a pushing foul on Mason Williston.
Foul number 2, second personal.
Oh, sorry, that was actually on Baker. That's his second, but it is the 15th foul, so that's going to, for the remainder of this period, the next 50.4 seconds. Any foul by Brokenbow, Wilson, Heavner to the free throw line. They trail by 12 as Brandon comes in and Hall comes out for the Savages. Free throws up, and it does fall through the net. 11-point game, 37-26, Brokenbow lead. Last 45 seconds as Rittenhouse slowly bringing the basketball up. Savages may be looking for them. That's what they're looking for, the last possession of this third period. So they're going to play the stall game. Maybe with about 10 seconds left. Start moving toward finding an open play. You see Ryan Woolsey actually sitting there conferring with Skyberg. Coaching never stops. And so now Baker takes the ball after Wilson. Now 10 or 12 seconds left, feed it in. It's going to be Howell. Howell getting defended. And now it's Braden Howell fires it. Oh, gets it taken away, and now it's almost tapped loose. The ball's launched. Wow, that almost went in. Does not fall for Garcia. What a nice three-quarter court shot there. But that's going to end it for three. 37-26, Savages lead by 11. Last 8 minutes. Set to begin after this break. You're watching Brokenbow Savage basketball on the Brokenbow Network.
Experience the charm of downtown Broken Bow and discover a wide variety of newly opened shops, tantalizing dining experiences, and an inviting lounge waiting to be explored. Whether you're shopping for unique finds, getting in a quick workout or sauna, or soaking in the lively atmosphere with some ice cream, our downtown area has everything you crave, completely revitalized. Embrace the excitement and let the heart of the community sweep you off your feet. Visit us today and ignite your senses in downtown Broken Bow.
Welcome back. Well, we've got 8 seconds of basketball left. The Savages lead by 11, 37-26. And based on what I've seen from these teams so far, and what I've seen from Broken Bow all season, and the reports and one live stream I saw of Heavner, I expect Heavner to start raining some threes. Point out that let's point out, we talk about how Broken Bow gets on a streak and how good they are offensively. Let's talk about defense, though, because this was a 23-21 game at the half. Broken Bow has held Heavner to 5 points since that time. That was a fantastic third period for the Savages, as they managed to put 14 points on the board, went on a 14-5 run. Looking to add to that here. Williston to Hall, to Baker, to Brannon. And that was an errant pass as Brannon trying to get it back to Hall, or to Howell. Oh, a block. Great block by Williston at the end there as he slaps it out of bounds. And Howell and Williston both there defensively. So do not allow the easy bucket. They're probably going to try to get Garcia loose. And there's the ball on the court. It is run down by Ford for the Wolves. Bounce pass to the outside. Sanchez trying to work against Brannon. Good lateral movement by Brannon. Then out to Ford. And then Back to Rodriguez working. Rodriguez tries to shoot over Brannon, and it was way off the mark. Brannon right in his face. Rebound by Baker. Baker brings it up, throws it back to Williston, who quickly gets it to Howell. And Broken Bow probably happy to slow it down a little bit now with a double-digit lead. They lead by 11 and a little over 7 minutes left. As that's the instructions I believe Woolsey's given for the bench. Like, hey, man, if they're not going to guard you, oh, that was the errant pass. Oh, wow, quickness of Graydon Howell. Howell now driving. Howell goes down. Howell with the windmill underneath. Lays it off the glass and in. Extends the Broken Bow lead to 13 points, 39-26. Oh, a three-pointer on the way, does not fall. Fight for the rebound, and Sky Baker hustles to it. Baker bringing it up. Now he'll slow it down, get it to Howell. Possession starting to count now, 13-point game. Look at it as a 5-possession game. Here's Jackson McDaniel from the corner, rattles around, does not fall. Rebound Rodriguez. He quickly gets it to Ford. Ford looking to drive. Ford takes a little extra step, and that's just good defense. He tried the spin move. That works again. That probably works against a lot of teams. You get him off balance, and there were 3 Savages in his face when he turned around, and so he opted to go back to the floor, and that's one step too many. That's going to be Broken Bow basketball, and Savages also may be a little conditioning advantage here as well. Howell at the Wolf's Head. Now picks up a defender, working, crossover dribble, brings it back against Sanchez, out to Hall. Hall picks up his dribble, gets it out on the wing to Baker, back to Howell. Graydon Howell to Hall. Hall looks like he's going to get it to Howell, and Savage is milking some time off the clock. And happy to do so. That's some discipline there as Baker to Howell. Howell thought about it. He pulls it. And all 5 white jerseys reacted when Howell pulled it up because you can see him shooting it from there and making it. Here's Hall driving, and he's going to pick up, I believe, the foul. And so that's going to send, well, maybe not. That's just the second team. Third team foul, sorry. Third team foul, according to the PA announcer anyway. Third team foul against inbound Howell. Out to Williston. Williston works it outside and then gets it out to Hall and back to Howell. Howell will milk some more time off the clock. A little over 5 minutes, 5:15 and ticking. And so here's Hall to Baker to Howell. And good backward vision by Howell, realizing Sanchez was circling around behind him and didn't try to pass it backward. And so, well executed by Broken Bow, disciplined job, and well-coached team as they're not interested in shooting unless they get a just wide-open look, as they'd rather take time off the clock. And they are successfully doing so. Got to figure, again, a basketball possession can be, 3 or 4 seconds if you inbound it all the way to the half-court line and then take a shot. But normally it's going to take you about, 10, 15 seconds per possession to get it up and get at the minimum, to get a good, especially from a three-point shot, a good look from outside. And so you got to figure with a 4-possession, it's going to take you at least a minute and a half, 2 minutes if you had every possession and Broken Bow got 0. So Broken Bow starting to get it down. This is a great job of milking time off the clock, as when Broken Bow had started this possession, I believe there was 6 minutes, 10 seconds, and now there's less than 4. And so able to bleed time off the clock. And now you see and that's going to draw the foul. And that that actually won't, just the 4th team foul. So that's going to create another inbound opportunity for Broken Bow. That was just the 2nd foul on Cook, but he'll come out. Inbound, Williston. Turn around, hand it to Baker, and then back to Graydon Howell. Howell working, backing it up. 3:40 left. Howell drives, and now Howell lays it after a little practice, getting a little practice in. Just the continuation play. And so that's going to be another opportunity to inbound it. Next foul, I believe, sends Broken Bow to the free throw line, way into the backcourt. as Graydon Howell marches past the half-court line. Howell now working inside, and he draws that foul. Let's see which one. If the clock's right, that's just the 4th, but if the announcer was right, that would be the 5th. Nope, it is just the 4th, and so 3:26 left. Savages have taken 3 minutes off the clock on this possession. Backcourt, and Howell's gonna, that's smart, into the backcourt where they won't foul you immediately because they're gonna see if they can prevent, cause you to have a 10-second violation. So that means you get to by inbounding it into the backcourt, you're getting a little extra time to bleed off the clock before you get fouled. That will send Broken Bow to the free throw line. 5th team foul, 3rd foul on Cook. Shot is up and no good. Hits the bracket, the rim, rose off the front of the rim. So Hall's first shot does not fall. Second shot on the way, does not fall. And now it's going to be Ford. Ford looking for outside. Here's out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez guarded by Brennan. Back down in the corner to Ford. And then to Cook. Cook looking, has a face full of Baker. And now here's a shot over Williston off the glass. Did not call glass, but it is good. Now they're going to press in the backcourt. Back to a 10-point game, and here comes Graydon Howell. Howell probably going to drive the basket knowing, well, no, good job of not elevating. Take more time off the clock. They're going to make them foul you. Howell goes inside. Oh, wow, he pulled all 3 defenders on this side of the court toward him and then kicked it out. And then there's a timeout from the bench with 2:31 left and a 10-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. Have a word from our sponsor. We'll be right back. You're watching Broken Bow Basketball on the Broken Bow Savage Network. Chandler here with Director Jonathan Callaway. Savages, well, playing a kind of a chess match here. This game was Savages actually trailed at the end of the first quarter, 8-9, trailed by 1, and then just led by 2 at halftime. But after a furious barrage of scoring in the third period by Graydon Howell, Savages have a comfortable 10-point lead in the last 2.5 minutes. You see Howell working against 2 defenders, does pick up his dribble and gets it to Williston. And Williston's immediately fouled. They want to send him to the free throw line, I guess, instead of Howell. Williston, an excellent free throw shooter in his own right, though. They're going to drop Howell and Tinajero back defensively. That's going to be the 3rd foul against Sanchez. And ball falls through. 11-point game. Williston's 8th point. And does not get his Naguado rebound, though, as it's Brannon. And Brannon might have made it so it went back up. And that's his reaction is immediately elevate. But once he got the rebound, might have wanted to retain the possession. Either way, good job getting the rebound, but does not make it fall. And there's a big rebound for Broken Bow. Sky Baker gets it quickly to Howell. And I don't know if they want to foul Graydon Howell or not. 2 minutes. And Howell quickly gets it to Brannon, and Brannon elevates and misses again. But fights out. That was a good effort on the rebound. Savage is still pressing in the backcourt. Under 2 minutes left. 11-point game. Rodriguez in the forecourt. Ford got Howell off his feet. Now it's a 3-point from way outside. And a rebound by Rodriguez off the missed three-pointer. Hits another three-pointer. And that is buried by Garcia. Man, Garcia is a deadeye. He's now in double figures. He has 12, all from outside three-point line. And Howell just floats. Oh, what a rebound inside. And Graydon Howell is down. Oh, I hate to see that. His ankle. He is obviously in pain, and hope he gets back up. As he floated and came back down, hopefully just got a shoe under him or something like that. And that happens a lot in basketball. Of course, remember he had a high ankle sprain during the last part of the football season, and yeah, he's signaling that he's okay. But I don't know, man. I certainly hope he is. Brannon to shoot 2. Brannon seeks the first one. Good shot for Brannon. Minute 30 left. As substitutions, Rodriguez comes out for the Wolves. Second shot by Brannon, both good. Nice shooting by A.J. Brannon for the free throw line, back to a 10-point game, and look at it as a 4-possession game. And Howell, yeah, Graydon Howell working gingerly, but looks like he's working out whatever was wrong with his ankle. Move inside, a floater inside, and 2 misses and a big rebound by Baker, and then Baker's immediately fouled, and that's going to send Sky Baker to the free throw line. And Savage is up by 10, as mentioned, a 4-possession game with a minute 18 left. And Baker at this trip can't, I mean, it'll still, if he makes both of these, it'll still be a 4-possession game, but it'd be nice to have a 12-point lead where 4 possessions could only potentially tie it for the Wolves if they are successful. And spinning in and out, unkind rim, Sky Baker, as the English on the ball arcs it back out. Misses his first free throw. Second one is good. 11-point game. You're going to see Ford quickly down there, probably pull up and either shoot it or get it to Sanchez to shoot it. Here's another shot going, and that's a rebound inside Williston, and Williston will now go to the free throw line. Wilson 1 for 1 the last trip. If he's able to sink both of these, makes it a 13-point lead for Broken Bow, or a 5-possession game, and potentially out of the reach of the Wolves. We'll see. First shot. Oh, unkind rim. Little pinball action, but then bounces out, so no good. Second shot through the bottom of the net. Wilson with 9 points, 7 in the first half, and 2 from the free throw line here in the fourth. Oh, stolen by Graydon Howell. Here goes Howell. Oh, Howell lost the handle on the ball going up. I don't know. Glad to see his ankles working as his hand hit the rim. Oh, good quick hands by McDaniel. McDaniel deflected that pass. And that might have been, oh man, that was Tinajero from behind, hit the ball, and apparently got part of the arm, because that he definitely blocked it. That's the third foul on Tinajero. Kind of academic, as it's 42.5 seconds left, but that will send the Wolves to the line. And Ford sinks the free throw. Ford now has 3, make it 4. Oh, he'll shoot 3. But he will shoot 3 free throws. 4 points in the second half, all from the free throw line. He may make it 5 here. And he does. Man, Ford, excellent free throw shooting from Canyon Ford. Quickly to Tinajero, and I think that's going to be it. Howell into the forecourt. And they may be, Broken Bow probably going to be able to bleed the last time off the clock. They're not going to foul him now because less than 30 seconds left. Savage is going to get a win here, as they will advance. Only the second loss for the Huebner Wolves on the season. And both those losses to excellent teams, to Roland and Broken Bow, ranked in their respective classes. And, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again. Big thanks to all our sponsors, and media partners. Appreciate your sponsorship of Broken Bow Savage Athletics. And Savage's win going away after a huge third quarter in which Graydon Howell scored 12 points. Howell finished the night with 24 to add to his 808. Now has 832 on his career. Looking to go across 1,000 at some point this season. Again, thanks for watching these. We'll be back after the Christmas break, and you guys have a Merry Christmas. We're going to be back. Our next broadcast will be Broken Bow and Idabel, the Little River rivalry. And stay tuned on this YouTube channel and on the Broken Bow Public Schools Facebook page to get updates on the exact time and date of that broadcast. Again, on behalf of Jonathan Calloway, our producer, I'm Chris Chandler, and you guys, once a savage, always a savage, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.